Hi Charlie, this is Bree with Northland Marketing, and I just wanted to go ahead and record the audit that you had requested. I'm going to start with the Farrell remodeling site and just kind of go over what's going on with that first. So taking a look at the site, the first thing I'm going to see is obviously there's the logo here, which is a good looking logo, and then kind of we have the name here as well, which is a little repetitive. You probably don't need both of those. You do have home, about, services, and contact us, which is great. However, when I click on these, it looks like it's just one page. There aren't actually multiple pages on the site. So we definitely want to get actual service pages for your services, for your About Us page, for your Contact Us page, etc. You don't want it all just on one site, or excuse me, on one page like that. But anyway, moving down, we've got a nice photo of a home here. It does have like a little bit of blur to it. Like maybe the lens was a little bit blurry. It's a really nice photo, but we would want one that maybe just has a little bit less blur to it. And then, so a little bit about you guys, perfect. Your services, okay. And we would want your services to be able to click to them, so you could go to a page specifically about that service and read more about the service. You guys are clean and professional, okay. And the project simple. It does kind of look like these photos are all from the same job. So we would want to get photos from different jobs so that we can show off all of your awesome work and not just have photos from the same job. Okay, so it's a good starting site, but I would say there's definitely some more things we want to get on here. We want to have testimonials. Like I said, we want to have the service pages. From an SEO point of view, so like from trying to get you ranking on Google, Google wants to see about 1,500 words on your homepage, and this is for two reasons. The first reason being is that Google has these crawlers, and they come through and they read the content and they try to figure out what areas you serve, what services you offer. And the more content you have on here, the more they're going to be able to learn about that stuff, and also the more you're going to look like an expert in Google's eyes. The second reason being is you want to beat out your competitors. So if your competitors had 1,000 words, then you want to have 1,500 and so on. We definitely want to get some more content within here. Now, secondly, we want to have keywords within the content. And keywords are things that people are searching for. For example, if someone was Googling home remodeling Stamford CT, and you had home remodeling Stamford CT all over your site, you're going to be really relevant for the search. So you really want to make sure that you have keywords within the content. Now, if we did a Google search for home remodeling Stamford CT, the first thing that shows up are Google guaranteed ads. These ads are really important because they're right at the top. It shows the reviews and the ways to contact someone, and so these ads are really awesome to run if you're not running them already. Below here is called the Google Business Profiles. You want to show up within the top 3 so that the most amount of people are able to find you. The way you can get a Google Business Profile into this top 3 is, of course, 1, by having one, 2, by filling it out as much as possible. Name, hours, address, reviews. You can post to it like social media, making sure your services are in there, your holiday hours, uploading photos. I mean, like really interacting with this profile will help it a lot. And then lastly, just having your information online. Having your name, address, and phone number in online directories like Yelp or Yellow Pages. Having your info online will help power these profiles and get you up into the top 3. Now the websites below here, these are also what you want to be in the top 3. Let's take a look at this first one here, Executive Craftsman. If we look at his site, he's got some really nice photos. Style with a purpose. Talks about their indoor and outdoor remodeling, their kitchens, and so you can click learn more to go to a page to learn about the services, bathrooms. He's got some really nice photos here. What sets them apart? They've got some reviews, some more nice photos, and a call to action. So this is a good example of kind of a pretty nice design site. Let's take a look at why they're ranking though. This is a paid program I use to research websites called Arrows, and I went ahead and put them into here so we can see what we're up against. The second thing I want to go over is UR and DR ratings. These ratings are really important for where you fall within the Google search results. A UR rating is a trust rating with Google, and a DR rating is a power rating with Google. One of the main ways you can raise these numbers is through something called a backlink. Essentially, all a backlink is just like a brand endorsement. It's another website saying, hey, these guys are awesome, check them out, and then your website. So Executive Craftsman has a lot of brand endorsements. The cool thing about the software is we're able to click on these and go through and see what brand endorsements and then see if we're able to get those same ones for you. So these numbers are relatively good. They're higher numbers, which is good, but they're not insane numbers. It's not super, super high or anything. It's not unbeatable. The next thing I want to go over is organic keywords. These are the keywords I was talking about in the content before. So for example, kitchen remodel Stamford CT. There's approximately 30 people who Google this per month. Home remodeling CT, approximately 150. Bathroom remodel Stamford C, approximately 40. And he's got some other words that don't have towns in them. General contractors in Connecticut, Fairfield. Okay, so not that these are all relevant to you, but just to give you an idea as to what it looks like, we're able to research keywords and figure out what words we need on your site. Now, if we took a look at your website's ratings, your UR and DR rating aren't showing, and you're not really showing up for any keywords. You have a few backlinks, although I think they may, yeah, just your related business name. I think they may be a little spammy, or maybe they're just brand new backlinks, but they're not providing any power to you. So, and this is normal. If you're not really working with a marketing company, it's totally normal to have these numbers. But so realistically for this site, the most important things are going to be rebuilding the site, getting more content on there, getting keywords in the content, having an optimized site, and then getting some power to that site. If we look at the ratings for your dry building solutions website, they're a little bit better, still not great. And if we look at the organic keywords, there's not really any related words to your town or state or your service area. So the dry building solutions website looks a lot better. However, in terms of optimization, definitely still needs some more work. And so I'm going to give you similar recommendations. We need to get more content on there. We need to get keywords in the content. And then we need to get some more power to the site. So those would be my recommendations. Let me know if you would like help with that or what your thoughts are. Thanks so much.